Hey everyone, it's Devon from the Maniology team back with another weekly live every 1:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time on Tuesdays. You can find us here on another nail stamping journey, whether it's a tutorial, technique, or hack. We're here to discuss the details and we're so glad you could join us. Also, if you love being a part of our online community and you just enjoy the vibes during our lives, please make sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you can stay up to date with all the newest video launches that we do and every single time we do a live stream. Also, just a little heads up, we are going to be here for, I don't know if we're going to be here super long, but I have a lot planned for you all today and I'm really excited to talk about this. So, I don't know if you guys saw this plate. This is a newer plate. This is plate M566, and the theme is Toile de Jouy. I think that's a Toile de Jouy. I want to say it's pronounced like that. I tried to look it up earlier too. So this is inspired by some French patterns and fabrics, and it has a lot of this like dainty details. A lot of times it kind of reminds me of like ceramic almost. Especially a lot of the color combinations that I see with this is usually white and blue, white and like a rose color. Even I've seen white and purple. I feel like I see a lot of dresses that are this kind of pattern, especially during springtime. And it's so pretty. It looks very, very dainty and it's really cute. And I can't wait to show you all the fun things we're going to do with it today. So I have not one, not two. Well, I have 2 manicures planned out for you today. And also, if we have time, I might have a 3rd manicure. No reverse stamping. This is going to be so easy. So easy. I promise. This isn't like, oh, this is going to be Devon easy. No, this is going to be everyone easy. Beginner or advanced nail artist easy. So I just want to let you know what kind of base colors we're using right now. So the first one is Cloudy and it's B511. And I did 2 coats here because actually this is a special effects stamping. So you're supposed to do it on black or a really dark color. But I liked this like light blue sheen and how it has kind of a grayish white cast. So I did 2 coats of that. If you want, you could also do like a white base coat or even Luna as a base coat and then put this over, but I just did 2 coats so that way I didn't have to wait as long. And then also I did 1 coat of Renaissance B420. So 1 coat of this and 2 coats of this blue. And then the 2 colors that we're going to be using to stamp today is Sassy, which is B269, and then also Awaken, so B465. And these are both like dusty purple and dusty blue colors. When I was looking up the inspiration for these, a lot of the colors that they used were kind of muted. So I'm trying to recreate that quintessential look for this design. So now all you're gonna need is a stamper. Of course, I'm using my favorite double-ended, but I also have an ice cube nearby just in case we have to do anything that requires a little centering. And yeah, so have a sticky stamper station nearby as well. And then let's just jump right into it. I think the first design I'm gonna start with is this one here. And this plate, I'm going to try and show you guys up close. Oh, that's better. So you can see there are flowers and birds, butterflies, even deer, rabbits. I mean, it's really, really pretty and very detailed, but in a good way. Okay, so back to the designs. Let's start with this set first, and we're going to be using our Sassy purple. And then I'm just going to go right ahead and start stamping. So again, this isn't going to be super complex. Oh, there's my scraper card. Just one color base and a simple stamp. I'm going to make sure I get that bird design. And that's it. It's so pretty. And I think this design looks really good without doing any reverse stamping. When you look up inspo for this type of art, it doesn't have like reverse, or not reverse stamping, of course it doesn't have reverse stamping, but it doesn't have like so many colors. It's usually just something as simple as that, a white base and then just a one color pattern over it. I wanted to use this design here that has the little oval window. Okay. Then stamp this right here. Just like that. And I love this little cutout in the center. So we can fill it with other cute designs. And I think this design also, I see little birds and butterflies on it. So I'm going to go back to that in a bit. And then I'm going to keep on stamping with this design here. So again, very, very easy to recreate. Oops, nothing complex or difficult. Also, how is everyone today? How is my A team? Have you guys eaten? I hope you're, oops, that was the stamper cap. I hope your day has been amazing. Yeah. Today we had Thai food at work and it was really, really good. Let's fill that tiny oval with a design. I think I'm gonna opt for the bird design that we have in this upper corner. Oh, that wasn't a very nice pickup. There we go. Much better. Let's see. Perfect. So let me show you what that looks like. There we go. And now you can see the cute little bird in the center. And then I think I want to do this design here in the corner. I really like this plate. It's very pretty and very dainty. I love how little effort you need to make something so detailed. So it looks like you spent hours working on this. When really you only spent a few minutes. Wouldn't you agree? And then let's do one more design. Might do this design again, or well, here, I know what we'll do. Move this design over here, this design there, and now I think I want to use that bird design another time. I know a lot of you guys like to have like cute bird designs, so I hope you really like this plate because I really like it. And I think it's just, again, so darling. To make it look a little different, instead of using the upper portion of that design, I use the bottom portion. So here, let me show you. You see this like bird in the upper corner here? There we go. So this time, when I stamped it a second time, I didn't use that part. I kind of opted to use the bottom half of the stamp, and you can see the flower. That same flower is now at the top over here. There we go. So you can see them side by side. It's still the same stamp, but it just looks a little different because of the way I placed it on the nail. And that is the completed look for this. Again, beautiful, simple, easy, very achievable. So now let's go into the second design. Wow. Assuming that I was talking for a couple of minutes for the intro, looks like it's been about 12 minutes. So I did all of that in like 10 minutes or less. And that's again with me with the camera, talking you guys through it, showing you the plate every couple minutes to like point out the designs. Imagine if you were just doing this on your own hand at home. This would take you no time. I mean, that's already half a manicure. So like 5 minutes for half a manicure. And sometimes that's all you have and you still want to have beautiful nails. So in cases like that, this is perfect. So the next one we're gonna do is, let me clean up the plate real quick. We are going to use our Awaken B465 polish over our Cloudy B511 polish. So again, I did 2 coats of that, and then now we're just gonna go ahead and stamp like how we did before. This time, I think I'm gonna start with the window design. Oops, keep forgetting to clean off my stamper. Perfect. There we go. I really like having these bases that have like this little pearl finish in it. Like this one has like a gold pearl effect. It's kind of an off-white with a gold pearl, where this is also an off-white, but it's more on the gray side. Both of these, I feel like they're a little bit more gray, and I like that because stark white can be really off-putting to me personally, especially because I feel like stark white doesn't always match everyone's skin tone. So I like having these white alternatives, and then I like the fact that they have just a little something in it to make it special. I think we're gonna add a butterfly in the center because the theme of this one I noticed is like a lot more butterflies in here. So let's add that tiny butterfly over there and keep it consistent. For this, I'm going to switch over to using my double-ended stamper. So there we go. And I'm gonna put it right in the center. Done. Okay, so we did one nail. Now let's go ahead and do the rest. I think I wanted to opt for, let's do, I think this design here would be really cute. And this design in particular, I feel like that's the quintessential iconic Toile de Jouy pattern. So let's go ahead and stamp that. I think I'm going to stamp it on this nail. So something I noticed when I was looking at these types of fabrics and patterns is that they almost have, like, look at this here. It looks like a little scene, you know, outside, and then this is supposed to be like the ground. But then I notice it'll have like that kind of reoccurring pattern. And there were all sorts of versions of it, some with butterflies, some with animals. There are many different kind of takes on it, but it seems so spring associated. I don't know if that's just me or what I was just seeing and what was coming up in my search, but I noticed that a lot of the designs look so perfect for a nice, cute pastel manicure. I like these. This is like rabbits and butterflies. I think I'm going to go with that next. Then I want to put it on maybe, actually, hold on. Let me think about this because we have it here, but then I put that nail there. So maybe I should go for this pattern again, and I think I'll put it here. So we use that in the other manicure, but I'm going to reuse it. Because again, once you change the color, it literally is a completely different design. And just, I think I'm going to situate it so that way those flowers are further down on the nail. Oh, there we go. Cute. So pretty. And now I think, I think I have an idea for this. This is another reason why I like working on press-on tips. You know, if you're gonna wear this, I love the idea of working on press-on tips because sometimes the arrangement you thought you were gonna select, you end up wanting to move the nails around. And so when you work on press-on tips, you have that ability to kind of, well, sometimes you have that ability to move things around, especially if your index and ring are the same size. Most people, their index and ring are the same size for tips. Some people, it's like index, ring, and middle. I think for me, it's my index, ring, and middle. It's all the same size. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? I think I had an idea where I want to take some of the butterflies. Oh, actually, maybe I'll do it with this design. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to take some of the design. So I'm just covering part of the design with polish. And I'm going to pick it up. Then we're going to go in and just remove any little weird bits. I think that looks pretty good. Then we're just going to do something like that. And I think if you want, there's like part of a butterfly there that I wanted to stamp. So then you have it kind of creating a border at the base of the nail. That could be really cute too. So then you could do something like this. Now let's do the same for the other side. But when we do this, since you see how this line kind of goes this way like a mountain, so for the other nail, I'm going to make it go this way. So we're almost creating like a mountain peak, an invisible mountain peak. So this one might be a little bit more complex though. Let's see if we can do it like that. Okay, so go ahead and you know what I need right now that I don't have? Those silicone nail tools that those of you who are in the Mani by Me box got that would make all of this significantly easier for me. I think I'm gonna move. It's hard for me to really get into those tight corners. I'm gonna take that away too. We can always add after if we feel that we still need more. Yeah, if I feel I need a little bit more, yeah, maybe I'll just leave it like that. So now, if you look at it together, it almost forms like a, not exactly a mountain shape, but it definitely does form a peak. And so that's kind of what I wanted to do. So yeah, and that is design number 2. Oh my gosh. That means that without the talking, without the stopping and all that other stuff, I feel like you guys could do a full manicure in 15 minutes, probably even less. Because right now it looks like it's been about 22 minutes, 23 minutes. So yeah, I definitely think we have time for design number 3. And this one is going to be more complex. But if you don't want to do the complex route, this was simple enough. One color, easy. You don't even have to, if you don't want to, you don't even have to select the design with the frame and put something in the frame if you're worried about trying to center it and all that other stuff. You can just skip right over that and select another full nail pattern. Oh, let me show you guys what this looks like up close. I chose a dusty blue, but you could also do a navy blue if you don't have a dusty blue. And I think that would be pretty too. Okay, so the next one, we are going to be using plate M403, and we're going to be doing double stamping with these designs. And then the base, I already painted my base, so that way we wouldn't have to wait for it to dry. And I'm using Skin Deep, which is B325. This color looks great on all skin tones, especially if you sponge it. If applying it traditionally like regular, just like painting it on is too stark, because sometimes I personally feel when you're trying to get like a nude base, it looks so much nicer when you sponge it on because the application is more sheer and it just isn't so stark. Yeah, so I recommend anytime I use this base, because I use this base a lot when I'm trying to do like negative space nails or French nails. Anytime you're using this base or even ballet flats, I always sponge it. I never paint it on ever, because the painted on version, it looks really unnatural to me. So that's my recommendation. Sponge it on and it'll look really pretty and very soft. So now we are going to clean this plate off, because I'm sure I'm going to be reusing these designs again. And then this time we're going to be using the color Frozen, and also, oh, what color is this? I forget what color this is. And the sticker fell off. probably because I am touching, or I have a lot of cuticle oil on my hands. So I think I accidentally like rubbed off the sticker. I am not sure what the name of this color is. So, hey team, can you please help me out? I know that this was part of a Mani by Me box. I don't think it was the same color that came with Frozen. I think this one is darker than that. I don't know if this is in the picnic box. It might have been. It might be that one, or I think the picnic box was a little bit lighter. Now this color is a bit darker, but it's a really nice color. Anyways, so we're gonna use these two colors. Oh wait, it's like maybe the stamp on it will give me some indication. There's a cat on here. There's a cat on here looking up. Maybe this will give you guys an indication for what Mani by Me it came from. Was it the book one? Maybe. So that'll be a fun little mystery for all of you. I know I have so many sleuths on our Maniology, or in our Maniology community. Oh, I could have used that. Shoot. Well, we'll use it now. Anyways, let's get into doing this design. And, oh, shoot. Oh, man. There are some things that I forgot I wanted to do here. Okay. Real quick. I'm going to paint this all white. And hopefully it'll dry in time. And this is just a coat of Frozen. So let's do that there. And then I'm trying to think. Maybe this one too. I knew something was off about this set. That was what was off. I was missing the white. Okay, so let's focus on the snail first. You are going to want to take this pretty dusty rose color, and then we are going to select a design. I recommend going with something that has a fuller pattern. So I'm going to go with this design here because there are no spaces. Maybe we'll try this one with the bunnies. Lots to consider. Yeah, we'll go with this one with the bunnies first. So I'm going to use my ice cube stamper for this, and I'm just going to cover the design like that. Then I'm going to pick it up. Then we're going to go over here and select our French design. We're going to use, here we go. We're going to use white. So this is Frozen, one of Maniology's favorite colors and also our customers' favorite colors. We're going to pick this design up. Perfect. It looks so good. Take away any weird gunk. If you're experiencing any difficulty trying to transfer, make sure you have tape nearby. Then we're just going to stamp it on like this. So now we have a really pretty French. That looks so good. So that is the first design. We're going to repeat that 2 more times. And again, the French doesn't have to be this thick. If you don't want it to be that thick, you can always make your French thinner by just moving your stamper higher up. So I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to use, maybe I'm going to use this design now. I keep wanting to use this deer design too. Well, we have 3 nails that we can use it on, so let's do that. So I'm gonna use this design first, and then we'll go and do the deer design last. Oh, something, I think the white on the scraper card, or frozen on the scraper card, ended up making the stamp look different. It mixed with that polish. Okay, then let's move this out of the way. Long nail problems. Then add white. Perfect. Pick it up and then lovely. Then now we have another really cute French design. And then I think I kind of moved it too low on the nail. Yeah, I did. Shoot, it's okay. Don't make that mistake. I moved this French a little too low on the nail, and then I think I chose the wrong size. I should have done this size, the size that's a little bit bigger or wider. Okay, now let's repeat that process one more time where we double stamp. So this time I think I'm going to do the deer because I said I wanted to do the deer pattern. And go ahead and scrape away the excess polish. Oh no, I did it again. Shoot. Frozen got mixed up in that. I always run my finger over designs after I clean it, especially fine line designs particularly, because the little cottons are prone to getting in there and it just makes things difficult. So there we go. Move that out of the way. Let's do this. And then we're gonna grab our frozen this time. I'm gonna go with this nail size because I think it's a little wider. Perfect. Now go ahead and stamp on your French. Lovely. So cute. Let's see if you can see it a little bit. There we go. See the little deer friend. Okay, so there we go. There's our French design. And now, oh no. Was that my nail that did that? Maybe I can just kind of smush it. Where's my stamper? Smush it in place. If the polish is wet enough, whoops. Sometimes it is a little wet right now. Sometimes you can kind of smush things. And then to get rid of the fingerprints, you can just go ahead and use the stamper. And if it's not perfect, it's okay because we're going to cover up this whole design anyways, or cover up this whole pattern. So I think I'm gonna do, I want to do maybe this pattern because I don't think we did that pattern yet. No, I don't think so. So let's do this pattern over the whole nail. Or I am going to use that pattern, but I'm not going to use it like that right now. Okay. I'm going to go back to this. So I think we still need a whole full nail pattern. Let's do the deer again because I think that the deer deserves more attention. So let's pick that up with our dusty rose color. Perfect. And look at that. Even though the nail was smudged and it had my fingerprint on it, you can't tell. Like, who's going to know? Especially once we put a top coat, nobody's going to know. How would they know? And then that looks really good. The last one, I think I want to switch this around like this. The last one, I think we're just going to do a little bouquet. So remember how I said I wanted to use this pattern? I think we are going to use this pattern, and I'm just going to take out that bouquet in the center. Or I could take one of these bouquets, but I think I like this one because it just looks really full. And then again, very dainty, which is what this pattern or these patterns are all about. Oh, shoot. Okay, so there we go. We have our pretty bouquet. And I'm just going around and removing any of the excess. And I'm debating, I kind of want to keep, I'm not sure whether I want to keep those butterflies or get rid of them. Maybe I'll get rid of this one. Oh, well, I think I'm going to get rid of both because I might have an idea of putting them back after, but doing it in a more centered way. The polish already dried up a little bit. Because the lines are so fine, you have to move quickly. Sometimes the scraper card is not the best for this. That's why, again, those tools that I have for the Mani by Me, for our Art Deco box, it's so awesome. They are just amazing for isolating stamps. Oh, well, the nail is short, so I don't think we really need to put the butterflies because I think it'd be hard. But I think that looks really pretty by itself. What do you think? Again, all very simple things. We only stamped, for the most part, with one color. For this one, we stamped with two colors, but I have faith in you. I think you guys can totally nail this look. So let me put them all together so you can see it as a full set. And I'll show you guys up close too. Tell me in the comments if this is something you think you could do. Like any of these sets. It doesn't have to be this particular set. And also, now that you see all three sets, tell me which one is your favorite. Is it the dusty rose? Is it the blue? Or is it the purple? So this is the dusty rose with the frozen base. I really like the French part. The French looks good with this. And the pearly white is so pretty. There you go. Kind of see the designs better. Okay, let me show you that blue design again. Yeah, what is your favorite color combo out of all three of these? Blue, red, or purple? Or blue, rose, and purple. So if you like the rose color, it's not exactly like red. And then this purple. I really like this purple color. I think it's so pretty. I want more clothes with this color, this purple specifically. Okay. And that's pretty much it. That's all I had today for the live. Like originally, I was just going to do 2 sets, but I had the third set on backup depending if we had enough time. And again, we had tons of time. That's with me talking and taking things slow and showing you guys the close-ups of the designs and everything. So I think you guys, we did good. We did good, everybody. So if you had any questions about these looks, make sure to type it in the comments. And yeah, I will do my best to get back to you. But of course, we still have our A team here who has been helping out. You guys are the absolute best. Again, this is plate M566. This was part of our newer releases, and I hope you love it as much as I love it. I love it. I want to wear this on my nails, and I probably will. I'm going to do a spring manicure eventually, and I think right now I'm celebrating Lunar New Year, so I even have like my grandmother's jade ring on and everything. So I have Year of the Snake nails for our Lunar New Year, and this is all Maniology stamps. But some of these plates I think are discontinued. I think the one that I used this from is discontinued, which has a lot of these like really cute designs that I like. But the snakes that I selected, that is from our plate that we launched this year. And yeah, that was really fun with you. I had a lot of fun with everyone doing our live today. But I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.